Welcome to NEXTGames Volume 2 Ambuscade Series, December 2023, against a single Flan. Now, we last saw this run only 11 months ago in January of this year. Now, the run operates the same way it did then and is overall quite easy, but you want to be sure to maximize your damage possibilities to speed your run along. Now, this month's run offers a possibility of up to 3 golden bombs spawning, and wins are going to take in that 1 to 5 minute range depending on your gearing and the auras used by the Flan. Before that though, let's go ahead and talk about key item acquisition. This month, you need a single amorph kill for your first run of the day, and 3 amorph kills for multiple runs in the same day. Now, I find using Unity Warp level 128 to the Den of Rancor works best, as there are several Hecti and worms in the immediate area to quickly get your key item. Now let's talk about the run itself. The Flan called Goes is the only enemy on the battlefield this month. Goes will act like a normal Flan in most regards, with spiky and smooth head modes. In smooth head mode, you're going to be allowed to do decent physical damage with reduced magic damage. In spiky head mode, it's going to be the exact opposite, where magic now does decent damage, but physical damage is significantly reduced. The Flan will also cast high-level black magic spells, use the usual Flan abilities, and will always have 1 of 3 auras up. The first one that could be up is going to inflict you with slow, evasion down, and defense down. This is the most annoying mode, as the slow is often going to stop you from self-skill chaining unless you've planned for it. In addition, the evasion down is pretty severe, as even my ninja rarely was able to evade an attack in this aura. Now, this is the main aura you're going to want to plan for in regards to your strategy for this run. The second aura is much less difficult to deal with, and it's going to include evasion, defense down, and magic defense down. Now, the third aura is the one you're hoping he puts up, but that he puts up least frequently, and it's going to provide regen, refresh, and regain, and it allows you to do massive damage to the Flan in the short period of time that this aura is usually up for. Now, during all of these auras, your main focus needs to be on 2-step skill chains with dual magic burst if your job allows it, and once the third aura activates, the run should quickly be over. Now, there are times that you're lucky enough to get him into that third aura right there at the beginning of your run, and that's what often leads to those 1-minute wins. There are also times that he never enters that third aura mode, and those runs normally take in the 3 to 5 minute range. Now, the golden bombs seem to have the ability to spawn anytime you do a skill chain or magic burst under 75% health, so it's another reason to continue to try and get those in regardless of the job you're on. Now, to help with these longer runs, and to help assist you to deal with the slow aura, careful trust selection and planning for your job is critical. Now, on Ninja, I choose to use Joaquin and Koromoru for haste cap, Monboro and Yoran Oran as my healing, and Shantoto 2 to add 2 additional magic bursts to each of my skill chains and magic burst combinations. Now, when slow is used, I switch to my dual wield 40 set on Ninja so that I can remain haste cap and continue reliably getting off those skill chains. Now, in our Red Mage battle example, I'm using Sylvie and Monboro for cures, Omiya for marches, Matsui P for magic damage, and Arky V to tank while I get my work done. Now, the end spell damage from Red Mage works quite well this month's run, and I was able to tear through this run in about a minute, so if you have a well-geared Red Mage this month, this may be your fastest option. Please note that this run was from last January, so Matsui P is no longer an option for you to use, obviously. Instead, I would recommend using Shantoto 2 in place of him. Now, in my Dragoon example, I wanted to show what could be done if you can't cast any magic at all, to show what a DD could accomplish this month when taking the run on. This was again recorded earlier in the year, so for trust selection, I'm using Sylvie for cures, Joaquin for marches, Arky V to tank, and at the time I used Matsui P and Shantoto 2 to make up for my lack of magic damage and to keep those magic bursts going. Now, Matsui P is, of course, no longer available, so I'd use Arc TT in his place, or another Black Mage Trust, who will magic burst your skill chains for you. Now, my goal in doing the run with Dragoon is to keep using 2-step darkness skill chains to keep magic burst damage going from the Trust. I'll be saving my jumps to help with my TP gain for self-skill chains when that slow aura comes up, and thankfully we also have a few Trust here that will skill chain with us in the event we can't self-skill chain when that aura is slowing us down. Now, as you will see in all 3 examples, we are able to spawn 2 golden bombs using this strategy, making it for a quick 1 to 3 minute run this month for 500 hallmarks. Now, I normally only see a third golden bomb when the run takes 4 to 7 minutes, so if you're waiting for that third bomb, you may be waiting for it a little while. Due to this, I recommend normally just going for those 1 to 3 minute quick wins for the 500 hallmarks, because almost always 2 bombs will spawn in that time. That's about all I have to share on this month's run. I hope you found that helpful. Enjoy the rest of the run. I do hope you found this helpful and that it speeds along your runs this month. If this is your first visit to my channel and you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button under the video and the bell icon next to it to be notified when my future videos are released. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You have a great month. Stay safe and stay healthy out there.